Today we are at Wrigley Field as the Cubs, 41-44 overall in the National League Central. They are third, 7 games behind the team they're going to play tonight, the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee was 47-36. Cubs right now are tied with the Pirates, who are also 41-44, with the Cardinals bringing up the rear. They are 29-57, a full 19.5 games out of first place. And the pitching matchup today for this game, game 2 of the three-game series, it would be Brett Anderson for the Milwaukee Brewers, and he is 4-2 overall, 92.1 and a third innings pitch. He has 62 strikeouts on the year, an ERA of 3.90. The Cubs will counter with Jose Quintana, who is 7-6 on the year. You see he's pitched 106 innings, 81 strikeouts, a 2.46 ERA. So that's the pitching matchup here at Wrigley Field as the Cubs are getting ready to take the field. A gorgeous day here at Wrigley Field, and here are the starting lineups, and we'll get to the Cubs first, as it's leading off Trey Turner for the Cubs. He 265 batting average. Javier Baez, the second hitter, 201 average, 12 home runs, and that's in 299 at-bats. Chris Bryant, the 3-hitter, at 300 at-bats, 15 home runs, 48 RBIs, and a 337 batting average. Wilson Contreras batting 283. Anthony Rizzo, 315. There you see the rest of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber, Steven Souza, Ian Happ, and then the pitcher, Jose Quintana. That's the starting lineup for the Cubs, as we'll get ready to start the game here at Wrigley, as the Cubs will take the field here in a moment. And we're going to come back for the first pitch right here, Cubs Baseball, on the Jamie Newell Media Network. Welcome back to Cubs Baseball here on the Jamie Newell Media Network, as the Cubs are getting ready to take the field. Now it'll be Jose Quintana, 7-6 record, 2.46 ERA, 89 hits, a whip of 1.10, and 28 walks and 81 strikeouts. Quintana acquired in a trade from the White Sox that netted the Southsiders, Dylan Cease and also Eloy Jimenez. And up first for the Brewers will be Lorenzo Cain. Cain, a 304 hitter. Milwaukee in the dark blue jerseys with the yellow lettering, yellow numbers. And Quintana looks for the first pitch. And here it is. It is over for a ball, a curveball. Cubs 41-44, fourth in the National League Central.
They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Now the second pitch to Cain. Another curveball that is over for a strike. 0-2 the count to the leadoff hitter, Lorenzo Cain. Cain, 304 on the season, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. Brock Holt, Christian Yelich will be the first 3 batters for the Brewers. Quintana gets a sign, and here's pitch number 3. Fastball lifted high in the air, center field. Happ is there, takes a few steps to his left, makes the catch. Now the starting lineup for the Brewers is Cain just flew out. It's Brock Holt, Christian Yelich, Ryan Braun, the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke in the 5th spot, Eric Sogard, 6th, the catcher, Manny Pena, Orlando Arcia, the 8th place hitter for the Milwaukee Brewers, and it is pitcher Brett Anderson, who has a batting average of .091. Quintana features a 4-seam fastball, curveball, sinker, and a changeup. Here's Quintana's pitch to Contreras. Fastball hit down the line to Rizzo. Rizzo takes it over to first for the out. So that's 2 outs here in the Brewers' first. And that'll bring up the MVP. Christian Yelich won the NL batting title with a .324 batting average. Has an on-base percentage of .423, 17 home runs, 59 RBIs. Also signed a big contract for the Brewers. The kick by Quintana. And it is over for a strike. Quintana against Yelich, or rather Yelich against Quintana, 7 for 31. He struck out 7 times. 0-1 pitch to Yelich. A little low for a ball. Umpires today, Matthew Ross at home, first base Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday at second, Darryl Parker, the umpire over at third. Quintana gets a sign, turns, kicks, and deals. Curveball over for a ball, little outside, 2-1 the count. Quintana, quick motion, pitch, fastball is fouled away by Yelich. Yelich will make the count 2-2. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. We're just underway from Wrigley Field. Glad you could join us here. Pitch by Quintana. It's a ground ball. Rizzo gets it. Quintana over covering, gets the toss, and that's the third out. So, Brewers go down in order here in the top of the first inning. Cubs coming to bat. Turner, Baez, Bryant. Milwaukee 0, Cubs 0. Cubs baseball on the Jamie Newell Media Network. Welcome back. Brett Anderson on the mound for the Brewers. 16 starts, 4-2 record, 3.90 ERA. Has a whip of 1.23, 92 hits, 22 walks, and 62 strikeouts. And first up it will be the new acquirement for the Chicago Cubs, Trey Turner, brought over in a trade from the Washington Nationals. Turner first in the National League with 22 stolen bases. And Anderson faces a 90-mile-an-hour sinker, slider, four-seam fastball, changeup, and a knuckle curve. So definitely a loaded arsenal for the Brewer left-hander. But you have to watch it. The wind, 10 miles an hour, it is blowing out. There's Anderson with the high leg kick. First pitch to Turner is down for a ball. Brewers 47-36, first in the National League Central. 7 games ahead of the 41-44 Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cubs. Pena gives the signal to Anderson. Second pitch. Turner couldn't pull the trigger. Still a little low, but it is over for a strike. 1-1 the count.
And you're moving in the right direction.
Another low pitch, this time a ball. Looks like the Brewers trying to work down to Turner. Anderson's next pitch, curveball, high, out to right field. And the catch is going to be made by Holt. That'll be the first out of the inning. Once again, going over the starting lineup, Turner just flew up. Baez, Bryant, Caratini getting the catching work. Anthony Rizzo, Kyle Schwarber, Steven Souza Jr. in right field, Ian Happ at center, and Jose Quintana is the pitcher. I'll bring up Javier Baez, just hitting over the Mendoza line at 201. Anderson's first pitch, a curveball over for a strike.
So far this year against Southpaws, Baez is holding on
0-1 the count to the Cubs shortstop.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can.
There's a high fly ball deep to left. It's back, and it is long gone. Home run by Javier Baez, 422 feet. 13th home run of the year, and the Cubs are up 1-0. That was a no-doubter. As soon as that came off the bat, Baez knew it was gone. So the Cubs are out quickly to a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. You see as Baez able to hit that ball over the plate, and he knew as soon as it left the bat that it was gone. 82-mile-an-hour slider that time. Out to the bleachers in left field. Chris Bryant, third in the NL in hitting, .337 average. The Cubs' third baseman, .415 on-base percentage.
Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average.
As he looks to take his first at-bat. Cubs won yesterday's game by a score of 4-1. John Lester getting the win. Anderson's first pitch.
Hit down the line
And it's
first.
ripped down the first base line, but foul.
0-1.
Bryant, of course, the first pick on the 2013 MLB draft by the Cubs. Next pitch by Anderson.
And right into the shift.
Off-speed pitch
This will
is
line up a
foul.
Foul ball, strike 2.
Anderson gets a sign from Pena. Here's the pitch.
Liner
And
toward
Bryant
right
smacks
center.
it to right. That is
Gets
going
down,
to
and he's got
be
himself a base
a
hit.
Well, you know what?
base hit.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason.
So the Cubs with another runner on first. One hopper in front of Yelich. Now Victor Caratini getting the start in place of Contreras. He'll take the bat, wearing number 16. Overall, 266 average, no home runs, and 9 RBIs. One out, runner on first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And
Ground ball to
Caratini hits a
second.
ground
This
ball
could
to
be two.
second.
Barehanded
And
for
a
one.
double play. I know what to do.
Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Some more of the color. All set for the start of the inning. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Corbin Burns earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th.